Nissan just pulled the wraps off the 2027 Rogue, and it's coming with a hybrid system that works completely differently from anything else in the compact SUV segment. If you've been watching the RAV4 Hybrid and CR-V Hybrid dominate while the Rogue sat on the sidelines without a real answer, this new generation is built specifically to change that picture. The 2027 Rogue is doing something nobody expected. The gas engine never touches the wheels at all, and the result is fuel economy that goes head-to-head with the segment's best, wrapped in a fully redesigned package that addresses every complaint the current model ever received. All new exterior. The current Rogue is a clean, inoffensive design. It gets the job done without drawing much attention, which, for many buyers, has been perfectly fine. But the 2027 generation is going in a different direction entirely, and the changes run far deeper than a mid-cycle refresh. Nissan's latest design language is arriving here in full force. At the front, a bold, hexagonal headlight arrangement pushes narrow LED strips to the far outer edges of the grille, wider and more pronounced than the version seen on the Murano and Kicks. The result is a face with real character, and a presence the outgoing model never managed to project. The grille gets a sharper central graphic, the front bumper takes on a more structured look, and at the rear, new taillights carry the same horizontal motif, tying both ends together in a way that looks fully resolved. Overall dimensions are growing slightly, a touch wider, a little taller, giving the Rogue a more planted stance on the road. The 2027 redesign isn't subtle, it's a clear statement. But a bold new look means very little if what's under the hood doesn't match the ambition, and that's exactly where Nissan is making its most surprising move yet. Rogue e-Power. Nissan's e-Power system has been on sale in Europe and Asia for years, developed across 3 generations, and consistently praised wherever it's been offered. The 2027 Rogue is going to be its North American debut, and the version arriving here is the most advanced iteration yet. Here's what separates it from every other hybrid in the segment. A conventional hybrid uses both a gasoline engine and electric motors to drive the wheels. E-Power doesn't work that way. The turbocharged 1.5-liter 3-cylinder engine serves exclusively as a generator, feeding electricity into a compact battery pack. The wheels are driven entirely by electric motors, one at the front axle, one at the rear, with zero mechanical connection to the gas engine whatsoever. Most hybrid drivers have experienced the same frustration at some point, that rubbery, disconnected feeling when the engine kicks in, the CVT hunting for the right ratio, the sense that the powertrain and the right foot aren't speaking the same language. That's the problem e-Power is built to eliminate. Because the electric motors are always what's driving the wheels, the response is immediate and consistent, smooth, linear power delivery in a vehicle that runs on regular gasoline with no plug required. The 3rd-generation system is 15% more efficient on the highway than the previous setup, with improved noise isolation throughout. All-wheel drive is standard, delivered by those 2 electric motors. Fuel economy targets match the CR-V Hybrid and RAV4 Hybrid, both rated between 35 and 44 miles per gallon combined, which puts the 2027 Rogue e-Power in direct competition with the 2 most dominant compact hybrid SUVs on the market. A revolutionary powertrain is one thing, but if the cabin still feels like a budget rental car, none of it matters. That's the next problem Nissan is solving, and the upgrade is bigger than most people are expecting. Interior design, upscale. The outgoing Rogue cabin does the job. It's functional and reasonably organized. But compared to what rivals are offering at this price point, it falls short. The 2027 model is correcting that, and the improvement is substantial. Nissan is drawing directly from the Ariya EV and the latest Murano, both praised for their material quality and visual cohesion. The dashboard will be cleaner and more considered, with soft-touch surfaces in the right places and a more premium feel throughout. Most notably, the instrument cluster and infotainment screen are being integrated into a single curved panel, a format that's become standard at the premium level, but has been slow to reach mainstream compact SUVs. Anyone who's loaded up the Rogue for a longer road trip knows the current model starts to feel tight once everyone settles in. Rear passengers don't have much to work with, and on a multi-hour drive, that becomes a real issue. The 2027 model's expanded platform addresses that directly, with meaningfully more rear legroom built into the redesign from the ground up. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are expected to be standard, and physical controls for climate and key functions are staying put. A welcome decision that buyers who've dealt with over-touch-screened rivals will appreciate. So the interior is finally where it should have been, but a nicer cabin and a smarter powertrain still don't explain why some buyers are going to choose this Rogue over everything else in the segment. That answer is coming up next, and it has nothing to do with comfort. Off-road performance. The Nissan Rogue has never been a serious off-roader. Its all-wheel drive system has always been more about weather confidence than trail capability. That starts to change with the 2027 generation, and the Rock Creek trim is where that change is most evident. Rock Creek isn't returning as a cosmetic package. Increased ground clearance, standard all-terrain tires, and genuine underbody skid plates are all part of the hardware upgrade. Exterior styling gets blacked-out trim, unique wheel designs, and a more purposeful lower body treatment that reads as functional rather than decorative. There's a specific situation that catches a lot of compact SUV owners off guard. A snowy exit ramp, a muddy campsite entrance, a gravel road that gets rougher than expected. Most all-wheel drive systems hesitate in those moments, waiting for wheel spin before reacting. On e-Power models, that reaction time is effectively zero. Torque, vectoring between the electric motors, adjusts power distribution in milliseconds, faster than any mechanical differential can manage. The result is traction and stability that feel instinctive, not reactive. The 2027 Rock Creek isn't competing with a Wrangler, that was never the goal, but it's going to handle gravel roads, snowy passes, and moderate trails with a level of competence the current Rogue simply couldn't offer. Now, the Rock Creek and e-Power model are going to get most of the attention. But if neither fits what you're looking for, the 2027 Rogue still has options worth knowing about before making any decisions. E-Torque alternatives. E-Power may be the headline, but it's not the only powertrain on the table. Nissan is keeping 2 additional options in the 2027 Rogue lineup, covering every type of buyer at every budget level. The 1.5-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder carries over as the standard gas engine, producing around 201 horsepower. It's responsive, efficient for everyday driving, and keeps the entry price accessible. Combined fuel economy ranges from 29 to 32 miles per gallon, the right choice for buyers who want to keep things straightforward. The third option is a plug-in hybrid derived from the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV platform, pairing a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder with dual electric motors and a 20 kilowatt-hour battery pack. All-electric range comes in at roughly 38 miles, with a combined output of 248 horsepower. For anyone with a daily commute under 40 miles, most trips never touch the gas engine at all, and the fuel savings add up quickly. Nissan is also developing a fully in-house plug-in hybrid system to eventually replace this platform, but the current setup is a proven and capable powertrain that rounds out the lineup well. 3 powertrains, 1 compact SUV. That kind of flexibility is genuinely rare at this price point, which brings up the most important question. What is all of this going to cost, and when can you get one? Release date and price? The 2027 Nissan Rogue is arriving before the end of this year, with the e-Power hybrid leading at launch and the gas-only variant following shortly after. Pricing is staying competitive. The current gas Rogue starts at around $30,500, and Nissan isn't abandoning that value reputation with the new generation. The e-Power hybrid is projected to start near $40,000, in line with what the CR-V hybrid and RAV4 hybrid are asking. Top-spec Platinum trim is about to reach around $54,000 fully loaded. For a compact SUV delivering a full redesign, an entirely new hybrid platform, a significantly upgraded interior, and genuine off-road hardware, that pricing keeps the 2027 Rogue firmly in the value conversation. Every complaint the current generation attracted, the styling, the cabin, the powertrain, the capability, is being addressed at once. The segment has never been more competitive, but Nissan isn't trying to survive it. This time, it's built to lead. This redesign certainly represents a big leap forward, but can it be enough to beat the key rivals like the Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4? The latter is particularly interesting because it's just got a full redesign, which you can check out in our next video. New look, new tech feature, and further improvements of the hybrid powertrain mean that the new generation has really big chances to remain the absolute dominant force in the segment.